I'm aware that my lighting is not great. Can I? Oh. Oh. Oh, that is. Oh my god, that. Oh, oh. How did that happen? Nah, is that better? I think that's the best we can do. Also, yes, I have no bangs because I cut them too short. So you're just gonna have to deal with this for a while. Hello to everybody watching this video. Today I'm going to be discussing and ranking all of the songs on Nogizaka46's third single, which is called Hashire Bicycle. I've reviewed the first and second single. Like the previous videos, I will just be ranking them from my least favorite to my favorite, as well as giving comments on each song, what I liked and disliked. Also, please just remember that my opinions are just my opinions. With that being said, let's move on to the ranking. The song that I put in 6th place for this single is Kairyu no Shimayo. I put this song in 6th because it doesn't really stand out to me out of all the songs on this track, which I'm aware that I'm probably going to say that it doesn't stand out to me 500 times throughout this video series, but it's true. There are certain songs that are less memorable for me. In terms of the sound, the members sound quite young when they're singing, which I guess makes sense because it was made up of some of the youngest members in the group. The message was slightly interesting because the main character had feelings that got lost at sea. And I do like the living is to cross the stormy waves. Well, at least that's the translation. I do like that line because obviously people go through difficult times and that's kind of the stormy waves. But in terms of this song overall, it's not memorable for me. It's also not one of my favorites. And that's just kind of why I put it in last. Moving on to 5th place, the song that I've chosen to put in 5th place is Seikachi na Katatsumuri. While I do find this song to be kind of fun, I wouldn't say that it's the best. I can say that the vocals definitely improved since the last single, and by vocals I'm talking about the production, because I did say that the production of some of the solo vocals on the previous single was a bit rough. Personally, none of the lyrics really stood out to me, but I did really like the video. I really liked the aesthetic of the video. It was very vintage. There were a lot of different looks. In fact, I think that might be the most amount of looks that the members have had for any video. However, I could be wrong. Within the video, the members are in separate apartments or rooms, whatever. I liked that there was still some interaction between the members. I think somebody was flipping pancakes and then it landed on someone else's plate from below. And then there was also the paper plane that somebody flew, I think. I thought that was very fun. But overall, while I do have fun listening to this, I can't say that it's the best. And that is why I put it in 5th place. In 4th place, I've put Hito wa naze hashiru no ka. I do find this song to be very fun. I also like that they do the group chant at the beginning. I thought that was very fun. I think that the upbeat feeling of the song definitely matches up to the message of chasing your dreams. The music video is very, very chaotic. That's all I'll say. I think that the members had very good facial expressions and they looked like they were having a lot of fun. It seems that they added in some clapping sound effects because in the choreo they clap at the end. In terms of this song overall, I find it to be okay, but I wouldn't say that it's one of my favorites. And that is why I put it in 4th place. In 3rd place, I have put Hashire Bicycle. I originally put this song in 2nd, however, similar to the first single, I just liked my option that I put in 2nd more. I find this song to be very fun, probably the most fun out of all the songs that they've released until that point. I like that the first and second Hashire Bicycle in the chorus sound very different from each other, because the first one goes Hashire Bicycle and then the second goes Hashire Bicycle. Hopefully that was in key. I know that I was not very in key when I was singing. What was I singing? I don't even remember, but I was singing something and the key was nowhere to be found. I liked how those two contrasted from each other a lot. I don't really remember anything about the lyrics other than the main character realized he had no time to wait in confessing his feelings. I think that's what it was about. I don't know, I don't really remember. Moving on to the video, I love this music video because even though it's mostly dance scenes, there's no storyline or anything, I love the aesthetic. They have a whole entire 60s aesthetic. In fact, they even seem to put vintage makeup on the members, which I also liked. I love how pink everything is. It was all pink and girly. They definitely put a lot of effort into this whole video, even down to the border that's like around the video, which I really liked because details. Overall, I really liked this song. That's why it ended up in third. However, I liked the options that I put in first and second more. Now, in second place, I put Oto ga denai guitar. I really like that there's a rock influence in this song, which makes it stand apart from some of their other songs. The members sounded like they had a lot of passion when they were singing. I also really liked the voice combination of Kazumi and Iwase Yumiko. They sounded very good together, in my opinion. Well, actually, I would say that Kazumi's voice works very well with a lot of other members, just because she has this kind of depth that isn't found in that many members, which makes her very interesting to listen to. I found the lyrics to be kind of interesting because the song is about the main character wanting to express himself. He doesn't want to just make music the way that other people want to, and wanting to make music that he loved. I really liked this music video because even though there wasn't a particular storyline that I know of, the members had such good facial expressions and they definitely embodied the song, in my opinion. There were a lot of cool scenes. I also liked that Nanase was playing the bass. I'm assuming it's a bass. I don't really know anything about instruments. And Wakatsuki was playing the drums. I like that both of them were playing those instruments because those instruments are in the song. Overall, I really like this song and I think it's extremely underrated. That's why it's in second. Now we've finally gotten to first place. The song that I've chosen to put in first place is Namida Gamada Kanashimi da Takoro. In terms of sound, it has a very, this is bizarre, but it kind of sounds very Disney-like. Specifically Disney Infinity. If anyone has ever played that game, it reminded me of kind of the music in Disney Infinity. This song had a nice blend of kind of dreamy music with solid drum beats, which I think worked very well for the lyrics because the main character is kind of reflecting on her sadness of the past, but she's moved on. The music video definitely had a very good blend of choreography and kind of drama scenes. I liked that everybody was helping Saito Asuka when she could no longer run. I noticed that there are a lot of mentions of running throughout this single, which I like because it makes it cohesive. I think it's really interesting when they have music videos where the center kind of plays the supporting character rather than the character that the situation is happening to. This does happen a few times later on, but I just find it really interesting. In terms of this song overall, I really like it and I think it's underrated. That was my full ranking of Nogizaka46's third single. Thanks to everybody who stuck around till the end. I forgot to say thanks to everyone who came back. If anyone came back from the previous videos, I would be surprised if anybody did at this point. I think that's everything I have to say, and yeah, hopefully you'll come back for the next one. Thanks for watching, see ya!